Dear learners, welcome to my channel. We will discuss about amino acid and its classification. This is Dr. K. Sheila, Assistant Professor in Biochemistry, PG and Research Department of Biochemistry, Sacred Heart College, Autonomous, Tirupattur. Amino acids is nothing but it is a macromolecules that combine to form a protein. How they are protein will be formed means the one amino acid it is joined with another amino acid with the help of bonding, that it's called as a peptide bond. So they are productions form finally proteins. Amino acids and proteins are the building blocks of life. It is the main purpose. It's also one of the energy needed to the body. When proteins, if they proteins, they are formed with the help of amino acids or enzymes or all the bonding. After these proteins, they are digested or broken down. Amino acids are left. The human body uses amino acids to make a protein to help the body. Once the amino acids contained food we will take and means we will make to the protein to help our body. It's like a building blocks of life. Amino acids is act as a building blocks of life that especially for the peptides and proteins. Proteins are made up of hundreds of small units called amino acid that are attached to one another by peptide bonds, forming a long chain. Proteins as a string of beads where each bead is an amino acid. So the amino acid is joined to form a protein. So the general structures of common amino acids, always the general structures of amino acids are CH, NH2, COOH. So the R is nothing but it is a side chain. C is nothing but the carbon, hydrogen molecule, and also the COOH it's nothing but that is a carboxyl acid group and also the amino group. So if they are imagine that is the first amino acid, first general type of amino acids, it indicates a R1 CH COOH NH2. Okay, they are joined to another type of amino acid, for example R2 CH COOH. The first amino acids of carboxyl group and second amino acids of the amino group, they are joined by the bonding. It's called as a peptide bond, like a C double bond O NH. Okay, so once the first amino acid joined to and the second amino acids, they are formed to peptide bond, and other third amino acid we will join means one more peptide bond will be formed. That bonding it's also called as a peptide bond. It's known as a dipeptide. Again we will add it to another type of amino acid like D4 amino acid. They are again different three form of peptide bond will be produced. It's called as a tripeptide bond. These are the good examples for the productions of protein with the help of amino acid by the bonding of peptide bond. And these amino acids, they are classified based upon the composition of side chains, especially the classification based upon the composition and the structure and nutrition values. So now today we will discuss about how they are classified the amino acid based upon the composition of side chains. Side chain is nothing but that is a R. That specific R places we will replace, that is a maybe like any functional group. So they are different 8 different types of amino acid. They are classified with the based upon the composition. Okay, yes, very good. Non-polar amino acid, polar amino acid, aromatic amino acid, positively charged amino acid, negatively charged amino acid, sulfur containing amino acid, hydroxy amino acids, amino acid amide group. So each and every places they are mentioned. For example, non-polar. Polar is nothing but that is a charge. Okay, so if they are non-polar means it's a hydrophobic in nature, and also the polar means that is a uncharged amino acids. Aromatic amino acid, since it's nothing but that is a aromatic, it like a benzene group. Positively charged means it's always the basic group. Negatively charged amino acid means it's like a acetic amino acid, and also the sulfur containing amino acids. The word indicates the sulfur group. The sulfur group will be present in the side chain, like a it's called as a sulfur containing amino acid, and also hydroxy amino acid amide group. Okay, so the hydroxy amino acid, each and every classification they are depends to the what type of functional group will be present in the side chain. Yes, yes. So each and every classes we will discuss. Yes, first one is a non-polar hydrophobic amino acid. Yes, what is the definition? They have no functional group in the side chain. There is no any functional group. Okay, they may be hydrogen group or simple group will be present. Okay, there is no any functional group. It contain a side chain that do not interact with the water molecule. They do not interact with the water molecule. So the best example, leucine. The short name it's called as a LEU. It's always they found in meat and dairy and ligaments. Okay, yes, these are the non-polar amino acids. Yes, what is the polar amino acid? Okay, so the polar amino acid is nothing but that is an uncharged amino acid, and it contains a side chain that can form hydrogen bonds with the water but do not carry a charge. So previously the non-polar amino acid, it does not interact with the water molecule, but these polar amino acid it interact, it form a bonding with the water but do not carry a charge because of it is an uncharged amino acid. The best example, serine. The short name is SER. Okay, very good. So they found in soya products and egg whites. What is aromatic amino acid? Aromatic amino acid is nothing but it contains a side chain in aromatic ring like a benzene ring. Yes. So what is the example? Phenylalanine. The short name it's a PHE. It's a found in meat, fish and dairy product. So first one is a non-polar amino acid. Second one is a polar amino acid. Third one is a aromatic amino acid. Non-polar amino acid, it does not any functional group will be present in the side chain, but it does not present in the carry out in the water molecule. But the polar amino acid, it form the hydrogen bonds with the water molecule but do not carry a charge. Okay, so aromatic amino acid is nothing but the aromatic ring will be present like a benzene ring. Okay, yes, yes. So continuously we will discuss that is a fourth one, negatively charged amino acid. Negatively charged means already you know that that is a acidic in nature, and positively charged amino acid means that is a basic. What is the negatively charged amino acid? It is have a side chain that are negatively charged at physiological pH, but the positively charged have a side chain that are positively charged at physiological pH. Okay, so most probably these two different types of the amino acids, it will be depends to the pH. What is that pH? pH is nothing but it is a negative logarithm of hydrogen ions. It's nothing but always the pH ranges from 0 to what is that? That is a 14. Okay, the center point is a 7, it's a neutral. Okay, so the 7 before it's called as a negatively charged of pH values. Okay, the above 7 it's called as a positively charged. Okay, so that is a basic in nature. Okay, so always the acidic amino acid, the best example, the best source it will be found in the sugar cane. Example, aspartic acid. The positively charged amino acids is mostly found in the meat, fish and dairy products. It's a best example, lysine. The short name is LYS. Yes. What is that? Sulfur containing amino acids, ma'am. The sulfur containing amino acid is nothing but that is a sulfur atoms will be present in the side chain. Okay, so what is the sulfur group? So the sulfur, okay, so the sulfur, it will be present in the side chain. So along with the side chain, they are contained the carboxyl group, amino group and will be hydrogen. Instead of the R group, they present in the, what is that? Sulfur group. This may be that sulfur group, it will be attached to CH2S ACH3. Okay, these are the common form. Okay, so what is the best example? Methionine. Okay, it's found in the meat, fish and dairy products. So, okay, each and every example, definition, it's all the things it will be depends in our title. Okay, for example, negatively charged amino acid, positively charged amino acid, aromatic amino acid, non-polar, polar and similar to the sulfur containing. Each and everything, the definition, it will be depends to the, what is that? What is the title? Okay, the title of the name, it will be present in the side chain. That's all the key point for the your understanding. Very good. Yes, the best example of sulfur containing amino acid, it's like a methionine. Where it is present, that is found in meat. Okay, yes, hydroxy amino acids. What is that, ma'am? Hydroxy amino acid. Hydroxy amino acid is nothing but it will be contain hydroxyl group. What is that, ma'am? Hydroxyl. If they are, imagine, what is that water molecular formula? Water, water, the water, the formula is nothing but H2O. Okay, yes, the H2O, they are dissociated. They are ionic form, means that is converted to H plus OH minus. Okay, hydrogen hydroxyl group. Hydroxy amino acid means always the hydroxyl group present in their side chain. That it's called as a hydroxyl amino acid. Previous type, that is a sulfur amino acid, is the always the sulfur group present in the side chain. Okay, so similar to hydroxyl amino acid, that is a hydroxyl group in the side chain. Ma'am, where it is found, ma'am? Because of they are easily found in the meat, dairy and leaf vegetables. The best example, threonine. The short name is a THR. Okay. Yes, hydroxyl amino acid. What is that amino acid amide group, ma'am? That amino acid amide group is nothing but it contains a secondary amine group, imino group, rather than a primary amine group. Okay. So, amino acid amide group is nothing but that is it, the side chain, it will contain the secondary amine group, like a immuno group, rather than a primary amine group. The best example, it's called as a proline. It's found in the gelatin as well and meat. So I hope everyone the clear about that is a classification of amino acid based upon the composition of side chain. So first one, I will recall. First one is a non-polar amino acid. There is no any functional group will be present in the side chain, that do not interact with the water, mostly found in a meat, dairy, and the best example is leucine. Polar amino acid, that is a aromatic amino acid. It always contain a side chain that can form hydrogen bonds with the water but do not carry a charge. It's found in soya products and egg whites. The best example is serine. Aromatic amino acid, it will be contains the aromatic ring in their side chains. The best examples of aromatic amino acid is the phenylalanine. It's found in meat, fish and dairy products. Negatively charged amino acid, it's have a side chains that are negatively charged at physiological pH. The best example of negatively charged amino acid is aspartic acid. It's found in sugar cane. Positively charged amino acid is a other name, it's called as a basic amino acid. It's have a side chains or positively charged at physiological pH. The best examples is lysine. It's found in meat, fish, dairy products. Sulfur containing amino acid, it contains sulfur atoms in their side chain. It's mostly found in the meat, fish and dairy products. And hydroxy amino acids. Hydroxy amino acids contains a hydroxyl group in their side chain. The best example is threonine. It's found in the meat and dairy products. The amino acid amide group contain the secondary amine group rather than a primary amine group. The best example is proline. It's always present in the gelatin and meat. So I hope everyone clear about that topic of classification based upon the composition of amino acid. Thank you, learners. We will meet the next class. Thank you all.